Welcome everyone, welcome to the channel. Guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you my analysis of Aussie New Zealand, and I'm going to be basically sharing you some information on what kind of currency pairs you should not trade. Now, this is not regarding the currency pair itself, but the kind of patterns we see in the chart. Now, we always want to be in charts which have a certain direction, whether it be upward, whether it be downward. We don't want to be in charts which are directionless, and this particular currency pair as of now is just moving in a range and it is directionless. So that analysis I'm going to be sharing with you. But before starting the video, let me give you my usual disclaimer that these videos are for educational purpose only. I'm not giving any professional advice in these videos. So any trading decision you take are totally your liability, and I'm not responsible for any profits and losses. So after the disclaimer, let's start the video. Now, if you see this chart overall, then what you can observe is that the market is not in any direction in this chart. All we are in is a very chaotic range, if you see right over here. Now, in this kind of a pair, if you see a pattern like this getting formed, where it is very hard for us to determine a direction of the market, you usually want to stay away from directionless market, and you want to trade a market which has some form of direction associated with it. Now, let's just draw some levels in this chart, and the concept will make more clarity after that. So let me draw my range over here. So this is my first point, and this is gonna be my second point. So this is my overall range of the market, and as you can see, this whole area which is spiked above this resistance is nothing but just a fake out. I mean, if I draw a circle around here and I see this thing in a higher time frame, I can clearly notice that this is nothing but a fake out. So let me go to a weekly chart and I'll show you. So you see, this is that area which was spiked out on a daily, and it broke the resistance, but it quickly came back down, indicating that it was a fake breakout. So that's why we didn't take that area into our range. Okay, so this area right over here, this area doesn't have any relevance as of now. So I can see that we are in a range, and right now I see these two wicks which are rejecting the higher prices. As you see, this is a wick again, which is showing us a rejection of the upper prices, and right over here we see another wick as well. So let's go down and look at the 4-hour chart. And what do we have in our 4-hour chart? Okay. So in a 4-hour chart, you can see this is a spike out, and again rejecting the upper prices. Once this rejection occurred, the market came down. Market tried to go up, but again the sellers bought the market down. Now you see, this up movement is not as clean as this up movement right over here. So overall, we can see that in the range we are seeing some selling pressure from this resistance again and again, and this was a previous support. As you can see, our buyers took the market from here, and now it has been become a resistance. So in the range we are seeing that sellers are constantly exerting their pressure. And if I go down to a 1-hour chart, okay, so I can see that the market has come down in the 1-hour chart, and right now we are at this level of support. Okay, so this is my support in 1-hour chart. But the problem with trading in this kind of a market is. Though I see that there was a very good buying momentum from this support right over here, this time when the market came down, the buyers are not able to move market further. The sellers took the market down instantly. Buyers tried again, barely they broke their high, and sellers bought the market down. So overall what I can see is that in the range itself there is a struggle going on between buyers and sellers are looking more powerful than buyers. So if I go back down to the daily chart, if I were to analyze this market, I would say that if the market breaks below this support, there will be a very big selling in the market. The seller is gonna bring the market down. So I'm gonna be waiting for this level to break, and if I see that the buyers don't react at this level and sellers take over, then I can be sure that the selling will occur at a very great speed. So overall, I would not touch this market right now because the market is directionless. However, if the market is below this level, or if I see that the buying momentum is already dying in this market, even in the range. So I am more with sellers, because sellers are showing their constant strength inside the range, and there is a very high possibility that in future there's gonna be a breakout. There's gonna be a breakdown below this support level, and the seller is gonna take control. So I showed you what I think about this currency pair, and I also tried to show you that from what markets you need to stay away from. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any doubts, please mention those doubts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video.